Hello, 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 and welcome. Thanks for tuning in on this Monday, day that we don't usually play on, but here we are. Hopefully everybody's having a wonderful day today. You know what? I'm going to come back to you. There's Max. Oh, you know what? You know what?
Stand here, wait, go change quick.
Hello, 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 and welcome. We're back at it with another round of Eagan 9A high school volleyball. I'm your host, Mike Hendrickson. I'll be walking you guys through the day today. Glad to have everybody watching from home. I appreciate all the fans and all the subscriptions through YouTube. That's always nice to hear the kind comments. I always appreciate that. Want to give a special shout out to the Mahaffey parents. Coco Mahaffey's grandparents watching from home. We hear you guys are big fans. We appreciate your viewership here. And also a special shout out to Carol and Greg Bjorklund. They are watching with Myron and Joanne Hendrickson, my parents, from Bradenton, Florida, where it's the same temperature as it is here today. So Carol and Greg and Jim Turchi. So it's there's a third person in there. I don't know if Jim's actually watching the game or not. But hello, hello, hello. I hope you guys enjoy the game. Hopefully we can bring it justice, and we'll be underway here shortly. This is a regular season game. Eagan now is 7-2 on the regular season. They're taking on Eastview. I'm not quite sure what their record is, but we'll be underway shortly. The girls are going to shake hands, then we'll start. We'll get at it right away. I'll try and keep everybody informed of what's going on, and we're going to play 3 sets. We call these matches or games, if you will, sets. Each set is played to 25, or each of the first 2 sets is played to 25. Got to win by 2. Okay? Now, if it's tied 1-1, we play a rubber match. The third set, however, is played to 15. Also, got to win by 2. Starting lineup for your Wildcats: Madeline Hendrickson, Jocelyn Ketchpool, Grace Evans, Coco Mahaffey, Kaya Kazal-Wozniak, and Hazel Martinson. Kaya Kazal-Wozniak, the libero of this team. Not exactly sure who is going to serve first. I believe the ref is figuring that out. As we take on the Eastview Lightning here, it looks like Eastview is going to have the serve here first. Number 12, let's see here, Number 12 of Eastview going to start us off here. Eagan taking a defensive posture. Service, it's just over the net. Nice serve. Kazal-Wozniak sends it way forward and almost out of play. It was a nice job by Martinson there, keeping that ball alive. This block here by Ketchpool and Mahaffey, they only get a piece of the ball, and that one falls errantly. 1-0 your score. Lightning draw first blood. They'll set up and serve. This one, it's a rocket. It's sent deep. I'll play that ball back into play. It's 1-1. We're going to have Coco Mahaffey here walk to the back line. Coco Mahaffey, who usually sports a braided ponytail, sporting the single simple pony here today. So something new for Coco as she sends a wonderful serve into the back court of Eastview. They can't handle it. Coco Mahaffey here, number 12 to the back line. She steps up, sends a nice little short ball. She was looking to really catch Eastview sleeping. Oh! Unfortunate. That blocking attempt by Jocelyn Catchpool was mistimed. She was coming down off her jump when that ball was coming over. It went off the side of her arm. She wasn't expecting it right at that time. 2-2 your score. Lightning back to the back line to serve. Here comes the serve. This one to Madeline Henriksen. She lets it go out of play. Out is the call. 3-2. Here is Lucy Sherman in for Kaya Kazal-Wozniak. Jocelyn Catchpool will work off the back line to serve. Catchpool sporting her usual frayed bun. Catchpool, wonderful serve here to the back court of Eastview. They'll keep this one alive. Sideways bump coming. It's Mahaffey to Martinson. Soft set. Henriksen drills one. But Eastview keeps this alive and it goes out the call. Wise by Mahaffey there not to play that ball. Boy, that was close. That ball almost landed in. Catchpool, good serve here. Eastview can't handle, that's an ace. 5-2 your score. Jocelyn Catchpool, number 19, usually playing middle for this Wildcat team. She'll work off her back line. She sends a serve going errant just wide right. Looked like she mishit that right off her wrist there on the serve. So Jocelyn Catchpool out, Kaya Kazal-Wozniak in, I believe Madeline Henriksen out, and Lucy Sherman in. Here's Martinson. No, Martinson to Henriksen. Henriksen rips one down to the baseline, and it's 6-3. Here is Cassie Jo Scribner in for Grace Evans. Scribner will serve. Scribner sporting the single pony. A lot of bounce in her step today. She looks like she's feeling good. 6-3 your score. Good serve by Scribner. This one down the line, they're able to handle. They'll send it up forward. Nice tip here by Martinson and Sherman. Eastview bobble that ball and they'll set it free. It's 7-3. Eagan now with a 4-point advantage. Cassie Jo Scribner again to the back line to serve. Good serve by Scribner to the back line of Eastview. They'll come forward with a soft set. Scribner goes wide to Kazal-Wozniak. Henriksen's got to come way forward with that and unfortunately puts that one into the stands. I don't think Henriksen was expecting to have to come so far forward for that ball. She had worked herself well outside to come up for a hit, but it was a little bit misplayed. Martinson sets up. Oh, shoot. Looks like a net violation here by Eastview. For those of you at home watching, that ball, that Eagan was cooked there. They had no play on that ball. And Sherman had already jumped. She kind of mistimed her jump, but Eastview hit the net, causing a net violation and a foul. So that ball sent over by Eastview. Sherman there working at the net. She'll send that over. 9-4 your score. Madeline Henriksen working from her baseline. Henriksen sporting her simple pony. 9-4 your score. 5-point advantage for the Wildcats. Alex Johnson and Sandy Setter are going to talk with their team. Those two coaches, Alex Johnson, the head coach. Here is a look at the roster here for those of you at home. Number 9, Jocelyn Catchpool, usually playing middle on this team. Kaya Kazal-Wozniak. Number 2, she is the libero. Usually playing outside hitter Madeline Henriksen, number 5, sometimes taking on middle. Playing middle, number 1, Lucy Sherman. Lucy, by the way, an excellent actress. usually taking the lead in a lot of the plays. Hazel Martinson, a setter for the team, number 3. Grace Evans, a right side hitter, number 8. Deanna Filatova, number 4, she also usually playing libero or back line. Cassie Jo Scribner, a setter for the team. Coco Mahaffey, outside hitter, and Thea Daniels, also an outside hitter for this team. Here's Madeline Henriksen working off the baseline. Henriksen sends a bullet right down the middle. Played well by Eastview. Set up by a soft set by Martinson, sends it over. Henriksen digs. Martinson, good soft set to Daniels. Daniels sends it. Eastview somehow keeps it alive. Scribner plays it. Martinson back in here to Henriksen. She's got to go with a bump here from the back line to keep this one alive. Eastview coming. Soft set by Eastview, finding the hole in the back of Eagan's court. It is now 9-6, the score, 9-5 the score. Henriksen out, Filatova in. 9-5 your score, 4-point game. Filatova over to Martinson. This played up by, nice hit there by Lucy Sherman by the 10-foot line. Backward set by Eastview. I'll play that one into the ground. That's an unforced error, making it now 10-5. Eagan with a 5-point advantage. Jocelyn Ketchpool in for Lucy Sherman. Kazal Wozniak will walk to the back line to serve. Running jump serve by Kazal Wozniak. It's a great one. This one goes to the back line. Eastview puts that one. Mistimed jump, unforced error, makes this game a 6-point game. 11-5 Wildcats. Kazal Wozniak again to her back line to serve. She'll step up, send a good one just to the back court of Eastview. They can't handle. 12-5 to serve. Kazal Wozniak steps up, drills one. And I tell you what, Eastview has no answer for Kazal Wozniak's serves. Eastview coach showing a little frustration as she comes to the sideline to talk to her girls. Kazal Wozniak running jump serve. This one, another good one to the back court of Eastview, but they set this one up. Hit coming. This to Scribner. Kazal Wozniak to Daniels. That hit was blocked. Eagan couldn't keep it alive. That block falling short right on the front line. Catchpool made a dive for her. She had nowhere to go. 13-6 now the score. Eagan with a 7-point advantage. Eastview to their back line to serve, side out. Service by Eastview is into the net. That unforced error making it now 14-6 Wildcats with an 8-point advantage. Here comes Hazel Martinson sporting her singles simple pony. She's going to work off the back line. Grace Evans in for Cassie Jo Scribner. Martinson. She'll drill one to the back court of Eastview. They'll keep this one alive. Hit coming from well behind the 10-foot line. That is a very difficult play. Run and jump and have a hit from beyond that 10-foot line. Very seldom do we see it done well at the 9A level. 15-6 your score. Here's Martinson. She'll send one to the back court of Eastview. They'll come backwards with that. They bring that to the front line. They can't get it over. 16-6, 10-point advantage here in the first set. This, the best of 3. We've got to play to 25. We've got to win by 2. Timeout, Eastview. With that timeout, we'll take a look at the stands here. In white with the Eagan shirt, there's Laura. Let's see here. I'm going to wave to some people. We'll see if they wave. Oh, there's some friends there. Good. Friends up in the stands. They're good to see their support. And thank you for watching at home. Just a little animation here to look at the this 9A team while we wait here. Back to action we go. Hazel Martinson's going to work from her back line. Eastview using every last second of this timeout. They're trying to figure something out. I don't even think they know what they're trying to figure out here. Martinson, she steps up, sends a fastball down the right side line. Hit coming by Eastview, saved by Filatova. Kazal Wozniak sends it to Evans, who really almost puts it away off the baseline of the Lightning. They'll send this forward. Evans settles. Martinson's worked it right at the net. Unfortunately, Eastview got the best of Martinson there. A little bit of a height advantage, making a difference. It now is 16-7. Eastview to their backcourt to serve. Service by Eastview, it's out of bounds. Thea Daniels wisely lets that one go. Madeline Henriksen in here for Deanna Filatova, and Coco Mahaffey in for Thea Daniels. 17-7 your score. Coco Mahaffey will work from the back line to serve. Mahaffey, she sends it. Good serve by Mahaffey. This one hit by Henriksen right at the net there. What a good play. Back to Kazal Wozniak. She'll settle. Martinson sets. Here comes Henriksen. She rips one, but it's right into a block. Martinson sends this backwards to Evans with a soft set. Keeps that alive, but it's not enough. Here comes Martinson. Long set to Henriksen. She drills it to the back line. Eastview somehow keeps this alive. They'll come forward with a soft set. Mahaffey, Martinson. Here's Catchpool. She drills one just long. Boy, I thought that was going to catch a fingertip on the way out. 17-8 your score. 9-point advantage for the Wildcats. Eastview to the back line. They'll serve this right to Kazal Wozniak. Martinson, long set. Here comes Henriksen with the hit. Nice hit there by Henriksen. That'll finish the job. 18-8 your score. Lucy Sherman in for Kazal Wozniak. Here's Jocelyn Catchpool from the back line to serve. Catchpool sets up, sends a winner down to the left end. Eastview able to handle this, but they'll send that one out. And out is the call. 19-8 now the score. Catchpool to the back line to serve. Catchpool sets up, sends a winner down to the back line to Eastview. They'll settle that one, send it with a backwards bump. Catchpool sends backwards bump almost into the stands. Evans does a nice job keeping that alive and getting it to Sherman, who sent it over. Hit coming by Eastview. Unfortunate simultaneous contact by Mahaffey and Catchpool. And they're not able to handle that, and that ball, we just didn't have another player to play the errant play. But oh well. 19-9 the score, 10-point advantage for the Wildcats. Here comes Eastview with the serve. Running jump serve goes right to Kazal Wozniak. Martinson, nice soft set to Sherman. Good hit here by Sherman. That walks the net, almost good enough to send it. Long hit here back to Kazal Wozniak. Here's Martinson. Over to Henriksen. Nice soft set by Henriksen. Just over a block by Eastview. Eastview sends it into the stands. 20-9 the score now. Cassie Jo Scribner in for Grace Evans. I think we're going to have Scribner serve here. Cassie Jo Scribner to the back line to serve. 20-9 the score. Good serve by Scribner here. Back line of Eastview. Soft set. They'll set it again. Mahaffey. Martinson set to Henriksen. Henriksen with a good hit. This to the back line of Eastview. They'll set one up. Bump coming over. Mahaffey really had to go for that. Kazal Wozniak and Martinson just tips that over to keep that ball alive. Oh, backwards set caught Henriksen off guard right on the front line. That really was a beautiful play by Eastview. Boy, a nice, like a backward set right over the net. I don't think Henriksen was ready for that, nor did she think that was coming that way. Good play by Eastview, 20-10 your score. 10-point advantage for the Wildcats, who played a 25 win by 2. Running jump serve, this one's long. Out it goes. 21-10 your score now. Madeline Henriksen's going to work from the baseline. Henriksen drills one. This one down to the libero of Eastview. And they won't be able to handle that. 22-10 your score. Henriksen again to the baseline to serve. Henriksen, nice little soft jumper there to the back corner. She's looking for a spot. This one coming back. And I'll send that right back to my daughter. It's 23-10. That ball just finding a little room past the baseline and going out. Henriksen up to serve again. Good serve here by Henriksen. This one a bullet. Eastview sends that back up. They'll go sideways bump to get it over. Henriksen settles this. Here's Martinson. Bump to Thea Daniels. Daniels, unforced error, making it 23-11. Tough to hit off a bump. Here's Henriksen out and Diana Filatova in. Filatova, a product of Ukraine, having coming over to America in approximately 4 years ago. Looks like a net violation here on Eastview, making it 24-11. Jocelyn Ketchpool now enters for Lucy Sherman. Martinson sends the ball to Kazal Wozniak. She'll work from the baseline to serve. Running jump serve by Kazal Wozniak. It's a good one to the backcourt of Eastview, and they get a sideways bump sending it over. Kazal Wozniak to Martinson. Here's Ketchpool. Nicely done by Ketchpool, looking for a little soft area in the court of Eastview. Filatova to Martinson. Here's Daniels. Nice soft set. Once again, looking for a soft area of Eastview. Filatova with a great diving dig. Boy, she's all over the court. Eastview sends this. Kazal Wozniak, soft set by Martinson to Ketchpool. That was nicely done. And that'll end the first set. It's 25-11. Wildcats really show some might here and end that set early. So there we go. 1 down, 1 to go. We're going to play the best of 3. This next set, played to 25, got to win by 2. So go fill your beverage of choice. Get up, you take a bathroom break. We'll be back at it in about 3 minutes here, folks, so don't go too far. You don't have time to run down to Walmart to run errands or Costco. You just don't. This game will be over before you know it. I know. Well, all right, folks. Hopefully you're sitting back down into that nice warm seat. Hopefully it hasn't cooled off too much. Starting lineup here for your Cats. Madeline Henriksen, Jocelyn Catchpole, Grace Evans, Hazel Martinson, Coco Mahaffey, and we'll see Kazal Wozniak switching out for Lucy Sherman. We'll be underway in just a second here, so don't go anywhere. The Eagan team also coached there in the gray sweatshirt, Alex Johnson, and assistant coach Sandy Sutter in the green shirt. We are going to have Hazel Martinson serving here to start us off. Martinson steps up, sends a winner right down the middle. Here is Mahaffey. Martinson back to Mahaffey. It's a give and go. Nice soft set by Mahaffey. And Eastview puts an untimed hit for an unforced error. 1-0 Wildcats. Martinson. Good serve just over the net here by Martinson. Eastview has to work to send a sideways bump over. Here's Henriksen to settle. Martinson sets. Catchpole nice with a soft set to the back line of Eastview. They'll set. Hit coming. This is a soft set. Henriksen works to the middle to play it. Martinson over to Catchpole. Nicely done by Catchpole. Catches him off guard. Catchpole's hit there. I don't know if that was like a mishit or if she had actually planned that, but she found a soft area of Eastview's court, and that finished the job. Martinson to serve, 2-0 Wildcats. Martinson sends that to the backcourt of Eastview Lightning. They'll send one over Kazal Wozniak. Martinson long set, Coco Mahaffey, unforced error. Mistimed jump. Makes this a 2-1 score, side out. Eastview to serve. Service by Eastview is a good one. Kazal Wozniak sends this way left to Martinson. Hit by Mahaffey is a good one. Eastview can't play it. Boy, that was a very difficult play by Coco Mahaffey there, just by the 10-foot line, and she made that hit off a bump by Kazal Wozniak. That was a pretty awesome play. Mahaffey drills a serve. Boy, that was a fastball. Nicely done. Long set. Mahaffey settles. Here's Martinson, long set over to Henriksen. Henriksen, soft set. And just what the doctor ordered there. Lightning not ready for a set that is just going to go over their blocking fingertips. Nicely done. Mahaffey again will work off her baseline. Sporting the single simple pony. Mahaffey, good serve. This one just over the net. And Eastview just cannot handle it. Boy, Mahaffey just firing up here. It's 5-1. Don't go anywhere, folks. It could be over before it begins. Mahaffey now working off the baseline. See, oh, look at that. Look what I just did. Look what I just did. I just jinxed Mahaffey. I'm sorry about that. Mahaffey out, Daniels in. I should have kept my mouth shut. It's 5-2. I love seeing those serves just over the top edge of the net. This one back, Henriksen decides to play it. Almost looked like it was going out. Kazal Wozniak back to Henriksen. That was really a nice bumping pass by Kazal Wozniak. Oh, nice dig by Evans. Kazal Wozniak to Henriksen, and she drills one, but it's too far. Oh, they're going to call a tip by Eastview. Boy, Eagan got away with one there. Henriksen's hit was going well out, but Eastview tried to play it. They're going to call it tip. Jocelyn Catchpole working from the baseline. Good serve by Catchpole. Played by Eastview. They'll bring this forward, go backwards, bump with it. Catchpole. Martinson. Nice set by Martinson. Evans sends a fastball. That was also going out, but played by Eastview. 7-2 now your score. 5-point advantage for the Wildcats. Catchpole working from the baseline. Good serve here. Fastball by Catchpole to the libero of Eastview. They'll send this forward with a bump. Catchpole settles. Here's Martinson bumping. Long pass to Henriksen. She put that into a block and then kept it alive right off the block. Soft set over Sherman. Backward set by Martinson. Nice set. Nice play by Grace Evans. Oh, just finding a little soft spot behind the front line of Eastview. What a great target there by Evans, finding that right behind the front line. Catchpole sends up, delivers. This just past the back line. They're going to call this one out. 8-3 your score. Kazal Wozniak in now for Catchpole. 5-point advantage for the Wildcats. Lightning off the back line, go to work. I'll send it back to Daniels. She'll settle. Martinson's so low set by Martinson there. I don't know what happened. Henriksen had to go to a bump to keep it alive, and Lightning unforced error with that hit. They send that out of bounds off the back line. Substitution here. Evans out and Cassie-Jo Scribner in. 9-3 your score. Scribner goes to work. Good serve by Scribner here to the back line of Eastview. Long set hit coming. Daniels, her jump was mistimed and did not get the dig in time. 9-4 your score. 5-point advantage for the Wildcats. Running jump serve here by Eastview, settled by Henriksen. Kazal Wozniak, boy, it looked like almost a miscommunication there. Wozniak had to bump that over. This time hit by Lightning, unforced error, making it 10-4. They sent that one into the net. Here is Henriksen out, Diana Filatova in, she'll serve. And Thea Daniels out and Coco Mahaffey into the back line to serve. Diana Filatova sporting the single simple pody. She goes to work, sending it to the back line of Eastview Lightning. Hit coming, that one's out. Filatova wisely lets that one go. It's 11-4. Diana Filatova, good hit, serve here by Filatova. Finding the backcourt of the Lightning. They'll send a hit over. Sherman had just a piece of it there. Mahaffey with a good hit, sending that to the back line. Oh! Look at that. That was a nice play by Eastview. Mahaffey and Sherman were looking at each other there on that play. They were like, yours, mine, yours, mine, yours. I don't know. Little miscommunication. 11-5 your score. 6-point advantage for the Wildcats. Service here is errant. That goes out of bounds left. Catchable in here for Sherman. Kazal Wozniak, the libero of the Wildcats to serve. 12-5 your score. She'll step up, running jump serve to the back court of the Lightning. They'll set up. Hit coming, nicely blocked there by Jocelyn Catchpole. This one sent over her fingertips. Martinson there to Mahaffey. She had to work to get that one in. Boy, that was a nice play. Coco Mahaffey there from the outside. She really had to work to get that ball over. It was kind of a ill-timed sort of deal. Kazal Wozniak now from her baseline, running jump serve. It's a bullet. Back to the back line of Eastview. We'll bring this forward with a soft set. Martinson sets up. Kazal Wozniak. Here's Mahaffey from well beyond the outside barrier. And that is too hot to handle for the Eastview Lightning. Back to Kazal Wozniak. She'll run up and jumped. Running jump serve. Wonderful play here by Kazal Wozniak. What a wonderful serve. She is literally shocking the Lightning with her serves. 15-5. Running jump serve by Kazal Wozniak. That one's just had too much on it. A nice little round of serves there by Kaya. 15-6 your score now. It's a 9-point advantage for the Eagan Wildcats. Side out, Eastview back to serve. This one played to 25, got a win by 2. Back to Filatova. Here's Martinson over to Mahaffey. She drills one, but it's just wide off the out of bounds there by about 3 feet. She had a lot of velocity on that ball. She's just trying to crush it. 15-7 your score. Lightning with a running jump serve. This one to Mahaffey. She'll settle. Here's Filatova, backwards bump. Martinson's got to go bump. She sends it over. Set by Eastview. Hit coming. Set by Filatova. Set by Martinson. Sideways bump Mahaffey. She'll go to the back line of Eastview. Backward set. Hit coming. Dig by Filatova. Short of the mark. It's 15-8. Pretty nice play there by Eastview Lightning to bury that ball. 15-8 your score. Soft serve, Filatova. Martinson set. Here comes Catchpole. Catchpole sets that just perfectly, just over the net. God, I was thinking she was going to go a long set to make it over the fingertips of a block, but she kind of tucked it in there. It was a pretty nice play. Here is Hazel Martinson. 16-8, 8-point advantage for your Wildcats. Martinson works from her baseline. This one into the net, unforced error, making it 16-9 side out. Eastview Lightning going to work from their back line. They'll set up. Serve coming. Kazal Wozniak settles. Martinson sets. This one to Mahaffey. She had to work to get into position there. Soft set coming over. Double hit by Catchpole. She had nothing she could do. She didn't get enough elevation on the ball there. 16-10 your score. Eastview Lightning sends an errant serve going out. 17-10 your score. Madeline Henriksen in for Diana Filatova. Mahaffey steps up, sends a strike right down the middle of the plate. It's 18-10. That was an ace. Good serve by Mahaffey. This to the back court of Eastview. Long set, hit coming. Mahaffey's right there to settle. Comes right up to the front line of Eastview. Henriksen and Mahaffey run into each other, but they're okay. Long set here by Eastview. Hit coming. Oh, Catchpole missed the hand on it. They found just a soft spot right in the middle of Eagan court. Nice play there by Eastview Lightning. 7-point advantage by the Wildcats. It's 18-11. This game played to 25, got a win by 2. Running jump serve here by the Lightning. It's Daniels. Kazal Wozniak set by Henriksen. She brings that back forward and Catchpole finishes the job. She puts that away with a soft set right at the line there. Sorry, I know. That was close. Catch pull. Now to the back line to serve. It's 19-11. Jocelyn steps up, sends a strike down to the back line of Eastview. They'll come forward, send a hit over. Nicely done. Daniels, bump here to Henriksen. Henriksen, unfortunately, just little mistimed jump. She'll send that one into the net. Catch pull out, Kazal Wozniak in. 19-12 your score. 7-point advantage for the Wildcats. This one back to Kazal Wozniak. She'll send a bump forward. Here's Martinson to Evans. Evans with a nice hit to the back line of Eastview. So they'll send a soft set forward. Daniels tried to get a piece of it. She was a little too late. I think she was right in between of deciding whether she wanted to dive for that ball or run to it. Not deciding to dive, she did not get enough of the ball. Long serve here, Daniels, set by Martinson. Henriksen drills this one. The Lightning keep it alive. Long set out of bounds, and that was left of the antenna. Balls can't come back into play from outside the antenna there, so that was out of bounds. Here is Scribner in for Evans. 20-13 your score. 7-point advantage for the Wildcats. This game played to 25, got to win by 2. 5 points will ice it for the Wildcats here. Lightning trying to push it to the third set. Scribner steps up, delivers this one just over the net. Good serve by Scribner. Henriksen sends this back forward, deciding not to set up a 3-touch play. Daniels, long set by Martinson, over to Henriksen. She drills one and finishes the job. 21-13. Nice hit there by Henriksen. Scribner now working from her back line. Service by Cassie Jo. Scribner's a good one. This one to the backcourt of Eastview. Nice block there by Henriksen and Sherman right at the front line, getting a nice, a nice dual front block, and there's Henriksen. A little bit of a mistimed jump sends her hit into the net, unforced error, making it 21-14. Eastview Lightning to the backcourt to serve. This one to Daniels, settled. Here's Martinson, long set. Henriksen, touch set. Oh, she was looking for a soft area in Eastview's court. Eastview goes to work with a sideways bump. Here's Daniels. Martinson set here to Sherman. Sherman, nice hit by Sherman there. Looking to catch Eastview off guard. Oh, shoot. Kaya Kazal Wozniak calls this ball out just as it lands in. And to be honest, folks, I thought that was going out too, but it was obviously in. 21-15, 6-point game. That one right in front of Daniels. Her reaction just a little bit off the mark. She was trying to dig that ball out. 21-16, 5-point game. Lightning stand and deliver. It's Daniels. Over to Martinson. She'll bump to Sherman. Good hit by Sherman, but it goes right into a wall brought forth by Eastview Lightning. Timeout for your Wildcats. Alex Johnson decides she's seen enough. She doesn't want the Lightning to come back into this game. Boy, and the Wildcats playing good, but Lightning are just starting to wake up a little bit, I think, is really what we're seeing here. Good. This set being a good set here. Pretty close game. 4-point advantage for your Wildcats. The Wildcats playing good, but they just need to finish the job here. All right, folks. As the Wildcats break huddle, we'll see the Lightning serving. 17-21, side out. Wildcats to serve. This one's a rocket. Back to Daniels. Nice soft set by Martinson, but just barely high enough. Lightning can't handle that ball. Boy, that was it's kind of an odd play here. Here's Deanna Filatova in for Madeline Henriksen, and Coco Mahaffey in for Thea Daniels. Filatova going to work from her baseline. Timeout, Eastview. It's 22-17. Wildcats within 3 points of icing this game, and that will be all she wrote if they can do it. If the Lightning come back and somehow win by 2, we'll have a third set, a rubber match, if you will, played to 15. So we'll see where we go. Filatova goes to work from her baseline. Gianna Filatova steps up, drills one down to the backcourt of Eastview. They'll set one. Sideways bump sends it over. Filatova, Martinson set to Sherman. Sherman walks up, sets that one over. Long set, touch set coming here by Eastview. Kazal Wozniak settles. Martinson, long set to Mahaffey. Oh, that was a tough one for Mahaffey. She went up and got it. Oh, that was just a rip of a ball. Just a rip of a ball by Eastview. Cassie Jo Scribner was there, but couldn't get a piece of it to keep it in play. It was a rocket. Nice hit by Eastview Lightning. Eastview from their backcourt to serve. This serve goes long. Unforced error, making it 23-18. Jocelyn Ketchbull in for Lucy Sherman. Kaya Kazal Wozniak to the backcourt to serve. Kazal Wozniak. Oh, boy, that was just really kind of weird. She came up like a running jump serve, and I think she must have misstepped or something, but then still delivered the ball, and it kind of threw Eastview off. It worked out. Here's Kazal Wozniak, running jump serve this time to the backcourt of Eastview, and that's all she wrote, folks. 25-18. Eagan takes it in 2 sets. Thank you for tuning in. Thanks for everybody tuning in from afar. I'm Mike Henriksen. Eastview now going, Eagan now going to 8-2 on their regular season.